Greetings everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we're doing something very simple on the Matriarch. We're going to learn how to change the note priority on the keyboard when you're in monophonic mode on the instrument. All of these tips come from the manual, which is your best friend. You can find this stuff on page 61. That's how you can get into the global settings on page 61. But the setting we're looking at today is note priority, which is the first setting you can do on the Matriarch. So by default, the note priority is set to last, which means whatever the last note you played on the keyboard is, it takes priority over all the other notes. So if I play a note and then play another note, the next note should take priority over this note. And if I let go of the right hand note, it will go back to that one. I feel like this is pretty common on monophonic synthesizers. Whatever the last note you played takes priority, so it's a pretty flexible setting for most stuff you're doing. So yeah, how do we change this? To get into global settings, as always on the Matriarch, we press hold and sync enable until the sync enable button flashes. This lets you know we're in the global parameters. And then what we do in order to get into the note priority menu is, in the menu they let you know what key you need to press in order to get there. So C#0 on the Matriarch is down here. We'll press C#0. Light will blink one time to let you know we're in the right menu. So there's only 3 settings here for note priority. There's C0, D0, and E0. C0 prioritizes the lowest note played. D prioritizes the highest note played. It's hard to say prioritizes. And then E sets it to last, which is default, which is what it's currently set to. So what happens if we go to C0, I'll press it again to get out of global settings. So now the lowest note should take priority. So if I play a note, and then I play any note above this note, it should not play. That's because the lowest note being played always takes priority. But if I play a note below this note, again, nothing on the high side. That could be a good, setting if you're trying to do something where you want the highest note to stay put and you want to play stuff below it. If we go back to global settings, remember it's blinking in global settings, press C#0 until it blinks 1. Let's try setting it so the high note takes priority. We're going to press D0, press it again to get out of global settings. So now I can play a low note, but all the high notes above it will take priority. But if I go below that note, so this could be useful if you want to play a low note and kind of shred above it. Again, I think the most basic setting, the default setting, which is setting it to last, is probably your best bet, because by the nature of the instrument, that's probably your most useful. So if you played a low note and I have it set to last, you should be able to do all that stuff. But now you have the flexibility to go lower. So E0, the last setting for note priority, really covers all your bases. So, but if you want to get a little nuanced and change it, this is how you do it. All right, see you next time.